It is natural to reuse aluminum cans because they can be reused several times.
As E.C. Maya quoted, "The purpose to where I start is the idea of use. It is not recycling, but reuse." This is our petcha kutcha by Ali and Shams. Did you know that 1.5 kilometers square per year of bauxite mining done is conducted from rainforest regions?
This means that out of all the bauxite mining done in the whole world, 6% of that mining takes place in rainforest regions.
One of the ingredients for creating aluminium is bauxite. Bauxite is a powdery mineral found in mountains. One example would be India, because their mountains are very rich and high in bauxite.
As we mentioned earlier, India has a high source of bauxite, and one of their places which has the most bauxite is Niyamgiri, which makes them a huge target for bauxite mining. However, this makes the tribal people very unhappy. Clearly, bauxite is very important.
In one Coca-Cola plant that operates 24 hours each day can produce an average of 142 million cans every day.
Aluminum factories create a lot of pollution, creating about 1,700 tons of pure fluorine, and 800 tons of that gets into the environment, of which the most dangerous toxin is hydrogen fluoride.
The factory in Skawina had the exact same incident as Niyamgiri did. Since the people in Skawina weren't happy with the amount of pollution that was going through their city, after a while the factory was closed.
Cans are very easy to stack, as well as them being light. The weight of 34 cans is equivalent to 1 pound. This makes it easier to distribute the cans from place to place. The structure of an aluminum can makes it very easy to stack on top of each other. The distributing of cans involves cars, tractors, boats, and even sometimes planes. Therefore, this creates a lot of pollution in our environment today. Cans are designed to be transported from place to place very efficiently.
These are all the stages of where aluminium goes through to become a byproduct. First, the bauxite is mined in Brazil. Then it's shipped to Australia to become aluminium. Then it's distributed to all other buying countries.
In the year 1998, 606 million cans were consumed throughout the whole world at that time. Overall, 73% of the 900,000 cans sold in the U.S. have been recycled with large products.
People in our world consume a lot of cans. Therefore, they trash as much. This trash goes into landfills. And in landfills, the cans release high toxins, creating global warming, global dimming, and etc.
Did you know that over 1 billion cans are consumed by people living in the United States? Their biggest sales in the U.S. are currently Coke, Sprite, root beer, and Pepsi.
Did you know that more than half of the 100 billion cans sold in the United States of America were chucked into landfills? Stop. As you can see on this graph, Coke cans make up 1% of the world's trash nowadays.
Recycling is a part of the natural life cycle of aluminum because the metal can be very simply remetaled using around about 5% of the energy used to make the primary or the original product. It can be recycled without losing any of its quality.
Many farmers in Jamaica are filled with anger with the amount of ground pollution going into landfills from the factories close by. This brings a lot of tension between both farmers and factories.
Since aluminum cans are very recyclable and can be reused very easily, therefore, when you recycle, you'll be helping the environment, so all the people will be happy since there is less tension. Consequences are that if you don't recycle and reuse, environment destruction. Example.
Using personification, you have to treat cans nicely or carefully, because then they would not be nice back. Example, if you don't be nice to cans, they'll exceed the pollution rates and will hurt the environment already than it is now.
To recycle more, since cans are a very natural metal that can be reused over and over again, to start making and giving money away for each can you recycle. As Issei Mayak once said, the purpose to where I start is the idea of use. It is not recycling, but it is reuse.
Flickr, Google, advanced search, and